I just tell people whenever they're trying to figure out, you know, how can I do that? And I just don't think outside the box. And it's most things you can still do. It's just going to look different. It's going to feel different, but you can figure it out, and you just make it your way and make it your dreams, and you just figure out how to make that happen.
After a boating accident left Jen Goodwin with a spinal injury, she became quadriplegic, but works every day to not let that be her whole story.
My whole world changed in an instant, and so I went from that normal life to a new kind of normal, and so became quadriplegic at that point, and so therapy became my job.
After extensive therapy, Jen moved back home and began to redefine her dreams to align with her new normal. She started law school, but quickly realized there was something more she wanted in life.
My second year of law school, I decided that I wanted to be a mom more than I wanted to breathe. I'd looked into adoption and surrogacy, and none of those things were panning out, and so my doctor said, Jen, you can carry this baby, let's do this. And so the whole team just embraced me, and they were phenomenal and just really, really great. I felt like I was with family the whole time during my delivery, and even though I was extremely high risk, I was able to have my baby at a small town hospital that really genuinely cared and looked out for me and went above and beyond to make sure that we were both healthy and taken care of. And we had a baby, and he was perfectly healthy, and now that I have him, it's the most amazing experience ever. And just looking at that little face whenever he looks up at me and calls me mama, I'm like, you know, it's the best feeling absolutely in the world. It could not be better.
Now, 4 years later, she and Beckham are loving the life they have together.
Every day, whenever I get home from work, Beckham greets me at the door, and we head straight outside and we do races in the driveway. So he is either pushing his little lawnmower or his little blue truck, or he's riding on one of his motorized cars, and Mama's in her chair, and we just race up and down on the driveway. He thinks this chair is normal. It's nothing new for him. He actually looks out for me. We figured out where he just climbs right on up in my lap and gives me dinosaur hugs and whatever it happens to be that he's into that day, and we just make it work. So
neither becoming a quadriplegic or having a baby stopped Jen from pursuing her career as a lawyer. She now is able to help others whose life circumstances aren't exactly what they imagined through her job in the medical legal partnership at Arkansas Children's Hospital.
So I get to deal with some kids and their families who are facing a new normal, because I knew what it was like for me whenever I came home from the hospital. It was, the hospital is your safe place, and then you go home with a whole new world, and you don't know personally what to expect. You don't know what the challenges are going to be, and so I just wanted to help make that transition home a little bit easier for those patients.
And it's when she can share her personal experience with others that she really feels like she is able to make a difference.
One of my favorite clients this summer, she came in, she had a shoulder issue, and she was thinking that, she was telling me all the things that she couldn't do. And by the end of our interview, I had her down in the parking lot in my car to show her how I drive, and just so she could see, the possibilities and those sorts of things. So it's a little more personalized, I guess, just because I have lived it.
For Jen, she hopes that it's more than her wheels that help her inspire others.
You hear the words, oh, you're an inspiration. And in our spinal cord community, we actually have talked about that a lot, and you don't want to be an inspiration just because you got up in the morning. But if it's an inspiration because of you're able to go out and help someone else and help them achieve a better life, then it's okay to feel that every now and then. And so I love it whenever that opportunity arises.
And while her normal might not quite be normal, Jen wouldn't change it for the world.
This is just life, and there's not another choice. Like, this is just what you do. You wake up and you find happiness in every single day.
And now I'm going to go back.
Oh, are you racing?
Yeah.
All right, see how fast you can go. This is what we do every day.